The following is a sponsored segment from the Higgins Firm.
Johnson & Johnson has just announced a settlement in litigation related to hip replacements that went bad. The metal-on-metal shavings led to thousands of lawsuits. And so where's that stand now?
Well, these have been going on for a couple of years. You know, there's been a lot of discovery. Of course, when you have these litigation where there are 1,000, there are about 12,000 of these. They always pick a few as trial lawsuits, what we call bellwether lawsuits, to see what's going to happen. And in one of those cases, jury awarded a man $8 million. He had some just horrific problems from this hip. You go through the surgery, you got to take it out, you got to replace it.
Yeah.
It's
so
hard.
Invasive. I mean, it's horribly invasive.
It is. It was hard on a lot of people. But and then I had another case that actually Johnson & Johnson won. So all this has come about, and now a settlement's been reached that's still in the works, but it looks like it's going to happen. It's about $2.5 billion to be spread out for all these people.
Well, that sounds great for you lawyers to make a lot of money, but how do the people get, the people that have suffered, what did they do in this, and what kind of terms are they getting? You gave the one $8 million. That sounds unusual.
Well, sure, that was unusual, just as a zero's unusual. So what you've got to do with these people, and you're right, there are attorney's fees, there's costs, these are very expensive cases, hard cases to litigate. But it now becomes your client's decision. And what will happen is they'll fit, when you have this many thousand, you can't just say, okay, Mr. Jones, here's your check base for what you went through. You have to put it in what we call a matrix. So we look at how old the person is. Do they have to go through another surgery? How hard was that surgery? Do they have other factors that may have contributed to it, like smoking,
But you've
overweight?
done this before. You know how to, the check marks.
That's what, yes, and it will go through that matrix, and then from that, people will say, okay, I'm okay with that. Or they'll say, I don't want to be a part of the settlement.
And they want to go
trial.
separate. But they can join that lawsuit later, right? They could go now. If they call you now, they can still get in.
Their clock is ticking. Time is running. If they don't, this settlement is going to stop once it's approved. And so if you haven't called somebody, you need to. You need to, or you could be left with just nothing.
So many of us know people who have had these done, especially as folks get older, they get this done more and more. You might have family members, so they need to contact you, the Higgins Firm. Jim, thank you so much.
Thank you.